I want to say Okal Halal, Yahweh, Bahashim Yahushai, double honors to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone, Shalom to the brothers in the highways and byways doing this work in all sincerity and in truth. Now this is a brother Yahweh once again. Just want to do a quick lesson on this whole NIDS system, right? It's now being a popular topic in the mouth of many Jamaicans nowadays. You know, hearing it over the years. This has been pushed since 2011. Um, if I'm not mistaken, Bruce Golden, Bruce, yeah, Bruce Golden, Prime Minister at the time, or acting Prime Minister, pushed the bill towards getting the NIDS system up and running, right? And since then, it has been on a roll, and brothers in especially from the GMS Jamaica camp, um, have been putting up videos for years, been speaking on this NIDS thing, the new NIDS National Identification System, saying that this is the new step towards the mark of the beast. Right, this is how um, they're going to consolidate all your information into one. So when the chip system come out now, it's going to be very easy to move over to that system because the database is already established, because them already have the necessary equipment and information needed to put it on a newer system, which wouldn't be new. It would be something that is already there, but them just put it in full effect. Now the NIDS system basically, it's a form, just like I said, national identification system, where it go do, it go cut out your TRN, it go cut out your NIS, it go cut out your ID, right? It's supposed to have all your information consolidated into one card or one document, where you swipe that card, or you get that card number up, it bring up every information for you. In America they call it the real ID, right? The real ID consolidate all the Americans' information, so them now have, like Jamaica, when they have different identification number, whether them TRN, them NIS, anything like that. You're not gonna have that. You're gonna have um one farmer identification, and Jamaica just a move towards that, because a lot of countries, the North America have it, a farmer system like that, and the South America have a farmer system like that. Even Europe, right, and the UK, Jamaica just a move towards it. And what is that? The NIDS, right? I think them supposed to have fund $68 million funding towards this program. This program stated that it's supposed to be in full effect of 2019 January, but it's supposed to come in fully. The bill passed Monday gone, Monday, which is November the 13th, 2017. Right, the bill get passed. So this ball is rolling now. You understand me? And bear in mind, this was in effect since 2011. This came on the scene, right? It was the idea came up. The full idea came up back in 1970. 1970, the NIDS idea came out. 2011, before them decide say them will push it, and now Monday gone, right, which is November 13, 2017, the bill passed, right? Now, I just have a brochure. It's called the NIDS brochure. So, yeah. Okay. Yeah. So this is called the NIDS brochure, right? And before I go, because I just want to bring out a one precept on this, but mainly I just want to get some information on this, because this is something we've been talking about for years now, right? And we've been explaining to the people that this thing is going to be the new thing, to our step down, moving forward to the RFID chip system, which is the mark of the beast, right? All right, this is touch something on the article. All right, it's a what is it, right? So it asks what is it? The National Identification System, or the NIDS, will be a national will be an national database of all Jamaicans, providing each citizen with a unique national identification number. A NIDS is a secure and reliable way to verify a person's identity, personal information, as well as biometric data in the form of a fingerprint for each individual will be collected and stored in the national database alongside their unique number. Persons will be required to use their national identification number when transacting business at any government office. Eventually, a multi-purpose smart card will be used along with the number. The national identification system is funded by the Interdevelopment Bank and the government of Jamaica. So basically, at the IMF I fund it. The IMF ultimately, because them I said the Jamaican government, trust me, the IMF I fund this because guess what? It's a thing. Me tell you, say this is pushed towards the mark of the beast. So basically, them are gonna push anything or fund anything what can get them to their next or their ultimate goal. You understand me? Because at the end of the day, this thing is nothing for help with. This thing is nothing for benefit with. Right? Them are consolidate all your information into one unique number. So them can use one set number and identify you right away. Right? And when them say them are gonna start though, them are use so even your fingerprint. When them say they need to do the police record and them think they want to fly out and them want the police record, them take your fingerprint, brother. This are got already in the system, right? This are got already in the system for them, right? Them don't mention it now, but you have articles out there stating that they'll even have iris scan. So they'll even have your iris scanned and have that documented. So basically they can identify you anywhere. Whether you change your look, you're in a different clothes, you look different, whichever the case may be, you lose weight, you gain weight, whichever the case may be, you will be identified by that unique number. Alright? Um yeah, more on touch a part here. It say, yo, why do we need it? So them are gonna show you or find reasons as to prove, say, yo, look, this need for come into play. Because one of the thing is this the unique number, them tell them a ultimate gear a multi-purpose card. So mind sharp, your smarter card is one of the things we're supposed to push towards that system. So when you get that card, your smarter card might be invalid. That card will be your smarter card. You use, like I said, it's going to be a multi-purpose card. Eventually, it'll even have your transaction information. It'll have your monetary information. Where you mind shop, you don't need a bank card, right? Everything will be consolidated into one, right? And your NIDS will be that stepping stone to move towards that, right? Ultimately, if we go to the mark of the beast, which is the RFID microchip, but this is just a step or a stage in the process of getting there. And this is what we've been telling the people who come out the day in, day out, put up videos and all of that. And I know when the systems start get mainstream, it's now being in the public's view. Before you know it, they're gonna have ads on this. They're gonna have ads, they're gonna have more commercial, and this will be brought into the radio stations more often, right? For sensitize you people, for make you people be aware of it and take it as a norm. Oh, a long time here about that, and then I'll find means and ways to bring it in, because it'll be one of the so-called main reasons or ways to stop corruption. Because guess what? With this unique identification, nobody can do nothing bandul anymore. You can't go around the government system, right? Because you will be identified. You will have to use some form of ID or documentation to go through whatever you do. So this is why the government lay off so much of them government workers, and I tell them say them need to reapply, because guess what? Everybody have to go through this. Nobody not get away. Nobody's going to get away. You know what they're gonna start do at first? First they're gonna start do, they're gonna make it optional where you can take it and all that. If you don't have it, them will compromise for you. Them will compromise for you, make a little leeways and all of that. Until eventually what them do, them are gonna cut off everything, so you have to have that card to make it out through society. And eventually everybody have to go look towards getting an NIDS. Everybody. Alright? And this is what we've been coming out there telling people that look, these are the simple little steps we're gonna move to ultimately the chip. The chip. And this will be a prime example of how society is going to be molded in the form of how they want it to operate, where everybody is being watched. You're not gonna get for send no money or receive no money unless your NIDS is in the whole process. And when it's in the whole process, that means you can't sidestep the system. Because if you try to rob somebody or try nothing, your information will be brought up and you'll be easily identified and tracked. Simple. They're gonna find ways and means to tell us, say, yo, it'll help reduce crime and violence, because guess what? People are coming the corruption and all of that, them can't get to do it again, because the least little thing them do, their personal or private information will be identified. Ultimately, at that total control. So I'm going to the article again. Why do we need it? The country needs to have a reliable and a secure means of verifying and authenticating the identity of its citizens. You hear me say? So basically, all I'm just explain them, just put it in a synopsis here. You can't do nothing without being identified by the system. Say you can't go through no backdoor deals or anything without being noticed. Alright, here it's now. Without this system, persons are more likely to assume multiple identities, engage in identity theft, and commit fraud. So them are gonna show you means and ways to say, oh look, this I go put is a means to an end. It I go get rid of all of this thing. All of this thing that we're facing, we have problems with, it will be the solution to those problems. In addition, the systems now in place, the systems now in place are not connected across ministries and agencies, with each government entity issuing different numbers and logistical and logic and legal barriers that prevents them from sharing information. This lack of interconnectivity results in efficiency in the management and operation of government offices, and transactions are time consuming for Jamaicans. So basically, like me I say still, all of this are supposed to cut out the whole bandulu work. Nobody now get to from what them a do. Everybody will be identified, will be noted, and will be tracked for whatever means and ways the government find as a threat. Them just pick you out and say, look, find him. You can't go to no bank, you can't go to no supermarket, you can't take no bus, because everything you do will be tracked. Everything. Don't when you take the chichi bus and you use your NIDS, boom, you pay your fare. Because ultimately it's gonna do that. You pay your fare and go up on the bus. Them are gonna know which number bus you take, the route you take, the time you take the bus. You get me? Maybe them might not know when you come off. Maybe them know when you come off too, because them have camera in the bus. When you come off, where you go after that, ultimately you will be tracked. You'll be tracked. Everything, your whereabouts, everything will get known. This NIDS is a step to the mark of the beast. Simple. Just a step. I never say it is. It's just a step. You can go in and you can pause the video if you want, and zoom in a little more. So you can pause the video if you want. You can read the article yourself. Right? At some points, me see on the article, me decide say, yo, me do want touch upon But like I say still, you can go into the article yourself, pause the video, read it, and see what the nitty and gritty. And this is just a synopsis of what that is to come. Because you have a lot more things, a lot more articles where you can go up on the internet, research yourself and get into. Because at the end of the day, ultimately, look, this thing is coming. Whether you like it, whether you want take it or not, or get it, it'll come. Right? Our job is to just note, is to edify and tell you people say, oh, this thing is coming. Prepare yourself. And when you prepare yourself, um turn back from your wicked ways and follow the law, statutes, and commandments of the Most High. Acknowledge the Father and know, say, yo, the Father's name. You should know the name, which is Yahweh. The Father's name is Yahweh, and the Son's name is Yahweh Shai. Right? Let's see if we can bring out a precept on this. Alright, this is 2 Corinthians 2, verse 11. Last, Satan should get an advantage of us. We are not ignorant of his devices. So basically, we know this NIDS thing, and that's something where I go come and say, oh yes, this is something to use, and it's going to be a means to an end. You know, it'll benefit you more than it'll benefit we. All that, no, bullcrap. That's a story to feed the horse mouth, right? Basically, this thing I move towards the mark of the beast. Take it from me, right? So with that, I want to say, Kal, Halal, Yahweh, Bahashim, Yahushai, double honors to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone. Shalom to the brothers them in the highways and byways doing this work in all sincerity and in truth. Shalom.